Calling to order Orleans Parish School Board Property Committee meeting for November 18th, 2025. The time is now 3:15. May I have a roll call, please?
Ms. Griffin,
Present.
Mr. Parker, Mr. Zervigon. Here. Ms. Spiro. Mr. Marshall.
Here.
Ms. Eames. Ms. Bodwin. Also present, Dr. Fatima Fulmer, Superintendent. Ashley Halpern, Board Counsel. You have a quorum.
Thank you so much, Ms. Felicia. At this time, I will turn it over and yield to our board counsel to take us through our rules for public comment.
Thank you. Anyone wishing to speak with regard to items on the agenda should fill out a public comment card and submit it to the board secretary. Cards will be received up to 1/2 hour after the meeting begins. Each person shall be permitted to speak up to 2 minutes as established by the chair. I'll recognize the speaker and give the speaker permission to proceed. The speaker shall state their name and address for the board record. Those who have a group concern are encouraged to select a spokesperson from the group to address the concern. Speakers are expected to be as concise as possible and to present their questions and comments in an objective manner in accordance with good taste and decorum and without reference to or insinuations against the board, its members, or school system employees. Disruptions or disorderly conduct at the committee meeting will constitute grounds for the presiding officer to ask security personnel to remove the offender.
Thank you so much, board counsel. Do we have any additions, deletions, modifications to the agenda?
We do not.
I hear no additions, deletions, or modifications to the agenda. May I have a motion to adopt the agenda as provided?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second by it's been moved by Mr. Zervigon, properly second by Mr. Marshall. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion carries. At this time, I will yield to board counsel again.
It is recommended that the committee adopt the minutes of the October 28th, 2025 Property Committee meeting. May I have a motion to adopt the minutes as presented?
So moved and waive the reading of the minutes.
It's been moved by Mr. Marshall, seconded by President Bodwin. All those in favor?
Thank you so much, board counsel. At this
Thank you.
time, I will turn it over to Mr. Don LaDuff, Chief Operations Officer, to take us through the property, monthly capital projects, and facility update.
Good afternoon, board members, Chair, Board Member Griffin, and Superintendent Dr. Fulmore. Looking at November capital projects and facility updates. So some photo highlights here from October, just some capital project highlights that we have to show. Top left-hand corner, you'll see a new roof at the Eisenhower facility over here on the West Bank. There are storefront windows that are almost done at William J. Gust in Central City, and a new chiller and an emergency generator are near completion over at Green. Again, wanting to continue to highlight some of the work that the capital projects teams are doing, and it's showing that we are maintaining and trying to provide wonderful spaces for our students and our staff. October capital project updates here. At Eleanor McMain, we have mechanical replacement that is now moved to bids and awards. At Marion Abramson Sci Academy in New Orleans East, sewer repairs has now moved to bids and awards. At the Bow Wheat campus, which houses Baby Ben, black backflow preventer installation has been added to projects. It is in pre-design. At Mary McLeod Bethune in Gentilly, there is a chiller replacement and a chiller compressor replacement that is added to the project. Is now in bids and awards. For this particular, we're currently having a temporary chiller on site. Both chillers are down. We're getting the compressor up on one in order to have some type of airflow in the building until the new chiller is ordered and put in place. We're still looking at about a 30 to 35 week lead time for new chillers. So that's why we have the compressor on there to get them up and running with at least one actual HVAC chiller. And then when the new one comes in, they'll have both. So they'll have both up and running. For the Gene Gordon site, demolition is now in construction. That, again, we reminded you all that the budget was reduced by about $200,000, which we are really, really happy about, and hopefully that we can have that done within that time frame of 30 days in order to continue the sale of that property in December. For John F. Kennedy, chiller compressor replacement has been added for these two, for Kennedy and the Nelson facility. They are in red because these are new projects that have been added to the list. For Lake Forest, water softener replacement is now complete. And for Parkview, which houses Hines Parkview, we have two rooftop units that need to be replaced are now in construction. Going through our FY 2023 project status, 3 projects are left in construction with 12 that are complete. Again, those projects total $38,330,222. 3 projects left on 23, almost done. For FY 24, again, we have 18 projects in play. 3 are in design for bids and awards, 8 in construction, and 3 are completed. Project totals here, $11,974,466. For FY 25, 18 projects again, 6 are in pre-design, 7 are in design, 4 in bids and awards, and 1 is in construction. Some updates here. Again, those that are in red were the ones discussed in the updates. These projects total $9,506,721.84. And then for our FY 26 capital projects, all are in pre-design and will move forward as we get through that process. Other capital projects, excuse me. Other capital projects, page 1, the subtotal is $11,666,566.88. And our other capital projects, page 2, the subtotal is $4,084,010.09 for a total of $15,750,576.97. And then just moving on to our capital improvement grants survey results. The operations team, the capital projects team, is leading discussion with our facilities operators within our working group. And we presented them with 2 options in order to sustain our capital improvement grant fund. And so the options that we presented was option 1 was a yearly $1 million grant available for select projects, $10,000 to $50,000, that positively affects the pedagogy of school, plus every few years grant a specific capital improvement project to be done to all schools. And then option 2 was every few years grant a specific capital improvement project to be done at all schools. As you can see, overwhelmingly, the survey results show that option 1 was the winner, and so we're going to take that up when we start to look at future years for the capital improvement grant. We'll release $1 million for projects, and then we'll do a larger project that is district-wide. Some examples of that is updating locks, updating security systems or security cameras throughout the whole district, so everybody would have an equitable means of getting updates to their campuses. Any questions on capital projects? Facilities updates. Just want to highlight the Katherine Johnson STEAM Center at Benjamin Franklin High School. We had an opportunity to attend a ribbon cutting last week. Was actually amazing. To show the new STEAM Center that is at Ben Franklin. Of course, the building name is Katherine Johnson, but Katherine Johnson has her own STEAM Center at the campus. So inspired by Katherine Johnson, a NASA human computer whose mathematical genius and helped break barriers and propel humanity. This effort was combined by NOLA Public Schools, the Kiwanis Club, Edward Scheidler Education Foundation, and other philanthropic donations. We repurposed a space that was underutilized to create 4 new classrooms, lab spaces, and common area to help support the students of Ben Franklin advance their academic achievements. Just wanted to give a few photo highlights. That is Mr. Alex Jarrell, the CEO of Ben Franklin High School, pointing out some of the interactive displays that they have. You can also see a makerspace here, as well as labs and a logo by the Kiwanis Club, who offered a donation to make this facility a reality. So we want to thank those partners, as well as thank Ben Franklin and their fortitude to get this done. We remember going through construction zones and not being able to see this particular vision come true, but here we are. We're excited, and I want to thank the Capital Projects team for providing the capital grant improvement funds in order to start this, and all of the partners that were involved and engaged with making this become a reality. So thank you to everyone. And that is the end of our presentation. Any questions, comments?
Go ahead, Mr. Zervigon.
Yeah, just one comment that at the ribbon cutting for the STEAM Center, Katherine Johnson STEAM Center, Katherine Johnson's granddaughter was in attendance and shared really interesting and inspiring stories about what it was like to be a little girl and then a teenager going and visiting her grandmother when she still worked at NASA, and being able to go around campus and see everyone at work. And I thought that was very inspiring as a way to launch an education space. Sure. And it was a great program. Yeah, it was wonderful.
My focus was going to be on the actual facility part. Dr. Fulmore is going to provide an update on the ribbon cutting ceremony in her superintendent's report.
Sorry for jumping the gun.
Katrina?
Go ahead, Mr. Marshall.
Well, this was is especially exciting to me, having a daughter that graduated from the school on Carrollton, and it used to amaze me how people were talking about, we need better facilities, we can't educate our kids in these facilities, yet Ben Franklin was in the worst facility in the district when it was on Carrollton and St. Charles, but produced the very best graduates, right? And now, to see where they were in that space before, it transformed it to this. They deserve everything that they can possibly get.
And I don't want to speak on behalf of Mr. Jarrell, but he did offer, if board members do have an opportunity to come and take a look at the space,
They
he would
certainly should.
more than welcome you all.
It's inspiring, and we should be working at that for all schools. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? All righty. Thank you so much, Mr. LaDuff. At this time, we'll go on to action item 4.1, sale of 3240 Law Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70117. It is recommended that the Orleans Parish School Board approve the sale of 3240 Law Street to Morris Jeff Community School, Inc., for the fair market value of $102,000, and authorize the board president to execute the agreement to purchase and sell the related sale documents. May I have a motion to move 4.1 to the full board? It's been moved by Ms. Eames and seconded by President Bowen. Is there any public comment?
There's no public comment for any of the items in this committee thus far.
Any board comment? I do have one question. Sure. Can you tell me what's the actual price for it? I'm just curious.
The appraised value, it's 85% of the appraised value, so I don't have that number top of my head, but I know it's 85% of
Okay.
that.
I just was asking.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'll do the math.
There has been a motion and a second. There's been a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, the motion carries. Thank you guys so much. There are no further items on the agenda. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Yes, so moved. A second.
It's been moved by President Baldwin and seconded by Mr. Zervigon. All those in favor?
Aye.
The time is now, I'm sorry, anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. The time is now 3:30 and the meeting is adjourned.